Started out a plan, but we gon' foil his plots. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm dropping the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me. Not you, I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing. Not you, I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what?
They don't know my name. I'll get through the pain. Stay sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I'll get through the pain. Stay sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You were raised so the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, out of the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet a parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. You take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs. In a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where do I know? They don't know my name. I'll get through the pain. Take sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I'll get through the pain. Take sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when they peep us. Choose us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk see the red dawn arising. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge don't sink in? Life gives you lemons and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I'll get through the pain. Take sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I'll get through the pain. Take sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I'll get through the pain. Take sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Lemonade, lemonade.
Tie me up in chains. I'll get through the pain. Take sweet on my face.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football. With Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
For San Francisco.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Brees now on first down. Smith catches left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
And a yard at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brees. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
To Michael Thomas. An 8-yard pickup. And a Saints first down.
Ready?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At their 48.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Kamara on the carry.
A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And this is 3rd down.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Richie James on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check 52. Check. Fresno. Wide. Get wide. Shift. Switch it. Hey, alert. 47. Check.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 43-yard line. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
49ers nothing.
Here we go.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They get 6 on the pick out there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 8-yard line.
Here's Coleman. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
3 brings up 3rd and 3.
21.
Check 99. Check 99. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Let's go.
Lock. Kill.
It's Coleman here. And this time he is in. Tevin Coleman taking it in. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Niners 7, Saints 6. Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd down, Kamara.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And this is third down.
On third down, here's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw with Breeze. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Third down here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
No surprise, they try to throw the ball on 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up, right?
Get your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
Complete.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he'd stand in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Hooking up here with Trent Taylor. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
29-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
It's the 49ers is out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He finds an opening past the 40. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Here we go, here we go. What do you need? Pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get it.
On first down, it's Coleman. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The ball carrier.
But sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Good.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 3rd down, it's Coleman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
11.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
His throw caught at about the 5.
49ers.
And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
All day, every day, any day. Slam. Say, block. Check 37. Check 9. He's coming. We got double.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Alert 3. Switch. Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
They will run again with Coleman. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
3rd and goal.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
49ers.
Nick Mullins taking it in. And the 49ers add on to their lead. 4th and goal, and they just tell the leader of this offense to sneak it in there, and he got it done.
Yeah, all you're trying to do is follow the wedge that's created in front of you. Center, guards, tackles. Just get low, fire out, and you get low right behind them and get it over the goal line.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go with Murray again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Hill going to keep it on the option. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees to Michael Thomas. And the Saints are back within a score.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
So time here for the onside kick and then the 2-minute warning. And the 49er hands, and it's a fumble.
It's a big one now. It's a big one. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 30 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face, and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Good starting field position for them here.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
On second and 11 now. Mahomes looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. Going to need better protection here. Third and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
A yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Two.
Garoppolo now. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
On first down, Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 17 yards out. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Great call to hand that one off. And his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play. And guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
To Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A 5-yard gain on the play. And
now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. A screen to Bell. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
To Le'Veon Bell. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 49-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Chiefs 0.
Second down and 8.
Check back. Hey, check right 57.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 43-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Man, that's trash. 59's mark. Check. 59.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Number 26.
Le'Veon Bell. 34 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Anthony Hitchens. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
3rd down and 18.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now left side on the swing pass. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 30 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Harrison Butker on
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Number 53, Mike 53. I got one.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo connects with Kittle underneath. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards to pick up there. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2 minutes.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Kevin Coleman with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Mahomes now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First down, Kansas City.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
The ball carrier, Fred Warner in on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes looking for his running back, and he's got it. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Forced out to his left. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Let's go, Pete. 43. It's going to be a long day. Check 59. Mike is 59.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Mike, check.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
56. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
At the 35-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
17.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Taken about 7 yards deep. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Here we go. 65.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Garoppolo again. Got the connection here to Bourne. Touchdown, 49ers. Kendrick Bourne, 39 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be at practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Here's Edwards-Helaire. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3.
Now here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
44-yard line.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
11.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Hey, alert! Switch gears. Check! White!
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down. This is Mostert. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
The ball carrier.
The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Hey, check 24, check 24. 25, check 25, check 25. Rush in. Rush in. Watch the safety.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
24.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Number 53, Mike 53. Go out.
To throw is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 26 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? It's a run with Mostert. Now a toss going left. And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Throwing quickly, Mahomes gets this out to Watkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Chiefs.
Yellow. Hey. Check 59, Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Bring it. Yellow. I got him.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
You got nothing here. Hey, Red Wave. 59 Mike. Check, 59. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
That's it, buddy. You got work.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Back to throw. Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go, here we go. Check 53 is mine. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Back near his goal line. Here's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. And he's got room. Sheds off the tackle. And all the way down to the 29. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Coleman. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A big pickup there. Without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel on the touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Niners 39, Chiefs 28. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Hill, the intended receiver once again, but it's going to be second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Incomplete. It's third down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stank. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just gotta set like I run up in the backfield. I just gotta set like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go from Seattle. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now it's Wilson. And it's a quick slant to Lockett. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Right there.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now it's Carson. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let him know, let him know. Mike's 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk 1st down. This is Carson. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
To David Moore. A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Mike's 5'4". Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Garoppolo. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Complete to number 85.
George Kittle, 46 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary football?
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 75 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Game at 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo connects with Kittle underneath. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle. Complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. These two teams all tied after one. First carry, he loses the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To try again after the sack. Wilson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
First and 10.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
Here we go. 180. Check right 54. Right 54. Go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And some room to roam now.
You get
Touchdown, 49ers.
The ball carrier.
Raheem Mostert, 34 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Robbie Gould lining
That
up.
almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
For a Seahawks.
Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this defense will take over right near midfield.
out, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was richer. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Magarinas. Never gonna throw your back out.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars have Josh Lambo out there to get us started, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. 180! Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And that is incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Minshew with a throw, caught by Eifert, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Jacksonville.
Set, ready? 70, Indy, General West.
They'll run here with Robinson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
looking to throw it. Minshew. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Intended for Tyler Eifert.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And he'll get this underneath to Thompson. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
18 Gator, go, go. Squeeze, double. Right there, 54, right there.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
16-yard line.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless 1st quarter to this point. On 2nd down now. It's Robinson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jackson.
On the run, it's Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Check, block 54, 61, match box, right. Ready? Check 4.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Minshew. That's caught at the 2. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Jaguars 7, 49ers nothing. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 31, Garoppolo. A short little throw taken in by Reed. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, DJ Hayden. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Lambo on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
makes the score Jaguars 14, 49ers nothing. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe that returning that for a touchdown, this offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, you know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And it's caught off the deflection. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs If you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Garoppolo looks to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. Now a timeout. For a 47 seconds left in the first half.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
I got homies that can sleep with Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like ain't no poppin' in. Come poppin' for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Zipper! Check, watch 54, watch 54. Get your swerve on! Mike's 55!
Out of the gun is Minshew. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
8, read. 54 Mike. Check.
Throwing on first down is Minshew to Thompson on the screen. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
They run. Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Ready. 10 logo.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. Past the 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 65. 180. Kill.
They'll run with Mostert. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. It's a run with Mostert. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
14.
Boy, it's only a 1-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
To kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook.
D.D. Westbrook on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch it work, watch it go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw again on second down. Minshew, throw left side, complete. It's Robinson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down, Jaguars.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy. Tackles. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Quick.
Toss play to Robinson.
Go.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check 6-6. Pull it high. Shit. Watch the twist. Check. Lucky.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
He's across midfield.
The tackle by Eric Armstead. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
218, jump. Back. Check three. Go.
On second down, it's Robinson. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 41.
Jason.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Watch 54. Watch one. Mike 54.
Minshew sets to throw. Caught. Eifert over the middle. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Jaguars.
Ready? 54, right there. 54, Mike. Let's go one more. Hey, watch that.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now Minshew. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and a yard.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on first down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
A gain of 4 makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
11.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Garoppolo. Screen play, McKinnon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here.
A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Mitch Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sidelines?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Garoppolo to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive, except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew firing quickly here, and that's complete. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Jaguars.
And they give this time to the tailback. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Working with his 2nd and 4. Again, it's Robinson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
60 outlaw. 57. Mike, 57. Two-jet bombers. Two-jet bombers.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll move the chains.
First down, Jacksonville.
Ready? 8, read. 57, come on. I got you, boy. 57, go.
On first down, Robinson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew to the left side here for Eifert. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's 57. 57's right. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. He's coming. We got double up. Hey, Jet.
On the toss, here's Robinson. And a short gain down to about the 33. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 8 coming up.
They can't hang with us. 57 to Mike.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A lot of efficiency here on this drive. Heck, this may be their best drive of the game.
Yeah, if they'd moved it like this throughout the entire game, we probably wouldn't be here in overtime. But right now, what you just said was the key word, efficiency. Taking care of the ball, move it downfield, get themselves in a position to score and win this game. Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Robinson. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
I'm coming for it, son. Mike 5-4. You ain't going nowhere.
They'll run for it with Robinson and try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. Doug Marrone can only shake his head. His guys are turned away, and the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done. Now part 2.
2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Working from the gun, Garoppolo looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
White.
Hey, 50's the mic, 50's the mic.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
So now after that big play, things come into focus a little bit sharper because at this point in overtime, the field goal is all they need. That big play there sets them up in field goal range. They want to try and finish this game off.
His throw caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
At the 3-yard line.
Check safety. Alert 3, alert 3s. Alert. Hey, alert.
They'll try and run with McKinnon. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage game there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
They'll try with McKinnon. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
had a plan, but we gon' foil his plots. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plots. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands in the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like I'm airing a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up and I'm airing the scene. Now I'm just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Tesla driver soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this losers think the freshman ain't.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And the Packer 1st down.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Able to find Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer 1st down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now James returning. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll drop to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
One, Omaha. You better be a
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
2-yard line.
Here we go. Right there. That's what I do. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Open man is Bourne. That catch good for only a couple.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. Hey, check. 13. Hey, 25 to Mike.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, 49ers nothing.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I know one to the bed and to the younger than buckets. Yeah, them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. I'm coming. 11.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
I'm coming after you. Hey, alert 3. Bang. Watch it.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Garoppolo now. Screen play, McKinnon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Jerick McKinnon. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Packers' 12-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. We're up 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of...
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers.
Number 17.
Devontae Adams.
Touchdown.
75 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Hey, here we go, here we go. Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, 25's the mic. We go, 25's the mic.
Garoppolo on first down. Over the middle to Kittle. Complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Let's go. Let's do this. Here we go. Here we go. 13.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Number 31.
Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
Down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
6. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Defense wins championship.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. He needed 2. He got 1. And that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Bandit. 51, Mike 51. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Hey, alert. What's the whip? 21.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into...
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20.
I live for this.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Now Crosby for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
21. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On 1st down, Garoppolo under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Was Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground?
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
Here we go.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Garoppolo finding his tight end, Kittle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Another 49er 1st down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Niners are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
It's our time. It's our time. Check 43. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Flag. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Let's go, let's go.
Here's Mostert. Able to power through. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. One more time with Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
For San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Tape on Austin on the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Working with second and 5 now.
57.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Javon Kinlaw coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
14.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Lazard. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Switch gears.
They'll run the toss to Mostert. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers! Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he has now gotten into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You're a little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Rodgers pass.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 180. Don't get nervous.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on what could be a pivotal 3rd and goal now in a tie ball game. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers have moved out in front.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say,
this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
To kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Now he'll escape to his left. He'll try and run it, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Flush to his right. Gives this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35. Now Jones. And the Packers are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll look to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. That was quite the call down around the goal line on 4th and goal.
Yeah, they fake the run, pull it out, throw it. And as a defense, I've been in that spot before, and we see it all the time. You almost have to overcommit against the run. You have to almost sell out and say, they're going to run it, go make a play. They got pulled on that one.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Here's James. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
The ball carrier.
And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
65.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
First throw of overtime for Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Aaron Jones.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Escaping. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
3 yards. It's 2nd down.
50. Hey, you block over here.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard.
Rodgers pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. Working from the gun. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
14-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.